This is the MLB Friday night baseball from the Bay Area and the O.Co Coliseum. Tonight, the start of a three-game interleague series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Oakland A's. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, EK? Number 89 will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate.
Well, you know,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Desmond Jennings stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Hit down the line. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Number 89 steps in now.
How about it? Number 89.
Yeah. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Line drive to left. Jennings is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Number 89 stands in.
Now batting, number 89.
Bailey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Jennings. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Number 89 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Duvall has it in his tracks, and that's the third out. Devin Mesoraco strides in, grounded out his last time through. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Joey Votto. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more.
Afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, it's the second of the... Joey Votto will stand in now as the National League's leading hitter entering play.
This guy just keeps on rolling. You look at the season numbers, and they're excellent. 2 hits in yesterday's game.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Yeah, and that's a 2-out error right here in the first inning. Now, you hate to prolong any inning.
Number 89 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third. Number 89 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The batter, number 89.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The left fielder,
Yeah,
#2.
no hesitation there as we train our camera direct.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Phillips is up with it. Throw on Novato will take care of him at first. And number 89 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Third baseman, number 89.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So he continues to hit the ball well. His second hit of the ball game. Chris Davis will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Swing and a high chopper. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Stephen Vogt will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Skied into very shallow right. Duvall will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Mark Canha will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
And that misses for ball. Yonder Alonso strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. Sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Number 89 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a double thus far.
Yeah, he's looked very settled in at the plate in this one. He could have a little more in store for us right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Duvall is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Brandon Phillips, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Chip Love will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time. Number
89 ranging into the outfield, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really...
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the O.co Coliseum. Number 89 will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody because when you look at his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 500, so he's just adding to those numbers.
In the air now, out to right field. Duvall has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 89 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
So this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for. Chip Love is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth. 0-1 pitch on its way. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Number 89 will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far.
The batter, number 89.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Jose Peraza stands in. Reached on a walk in his last trip. Grounded to third. Zobrist.
That's an out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Chip Love ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Sinking liner toward left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Number 89 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 89.
In there, no balls and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game. Now from a place that's seen its share of great moments through the years, a look at the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Number 89 will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Oh, that's just a nice play out there in the corner. You know, with most guys, this is a sure double, but he might even.
Chris Davis will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Swing and a looper to left. Bradley is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a. Number 89 steps in now.
Number 89.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Back goes Betts. Still going back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Chris Davis will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
A tag for one. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. Travis Shaw is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Number 89 stands in.
Now batting, number 89.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Travis Shaw. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Mookie Betts will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance.
Oh, he makes the stop. He's up with it. The throw to second for 1, and it's right over his head. Number 89 steps into the box.
Now batting, number 89.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Number 89 is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't.
It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Xander Bogaerts will stand in for the first time now, and he'll do so as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Yeah, and he leads his ball club in hitting, so he's a guy that they really look to offensively.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Number 89 will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 89 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 89.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Morales stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Number 89 steps in now.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Porcello into the windup. Here's the first pitch.
Number 89.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
They've let these guys keep.
Chris Davis steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Runners on the move for second. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Bruce is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Mark Canha will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
He's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw. And the runner back. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Once more, a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again, a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. No. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Down the third baseline. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Number 89 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Chris Davis steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone. Mark Canha makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still.
Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Number 89 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody because when you look...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Price pauses. Here's the 1-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Bradley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. Number 89 stands in.
Number 89.
Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Betts looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here. Jay Bruce is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 89 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Takes this the other way to right. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's homered. He's doubled.
Stephen Vogt will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And Hundley puts it on the money. He is out at second base. Number 89 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. He's running towards second. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us. Hot shot to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And the Red Sox were led offensively this afternoon by this man, Nick Hundley. Don't put that card in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player. This is the MLB Thursday night baseball now on the show as we come to you from Target Field here in the Twin Cities. Number 89 will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They continue. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall, a home run.
up with the Athletics.
Number 89 stands in.
Number 89.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Kepler is camped under this one. One down. Number 89 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. Max Kepler strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Squares around and drops down a good one. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Number 89 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here it comes, 0-2. Runners going. Pitch is high. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Vargas is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Mark Canha takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Number 89 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it 7-4. Chris Davis stands in, the 8th man to bat in the inning, as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out.
Oh, this has been a very nice inning for them so far, but it still could get better.
Slapped hard the opposite way. The run scores from second. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. Mark Canha will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Santana comes set. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Both teams. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game week. Number 89 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And a high strike there, 0-1. And EK, we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, giving him an even. Number 89 steps into the box.
89.
Hughes comes set. Here's the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Number 89 will step in now. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs thus far.
Well, he's got that power stroke working, Matty, so why not get a little greedy and look for another one to drive?
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Chris Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
And a good bite to that slider. Stephen Vogt will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Mark Canha digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Sano moves over, and that ends the inning. He's have to settle. Number 89 will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Squared that one up just a little late. Santana's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sano sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that. Number 89 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no.
But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Twins are victorious in this one, 6-4. Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series. Number 89 will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Eddie Rosario will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Number 89 steps in now.
The batter, number 89.
Gibson's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
No balls, one strike.
Much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Sano is going to have room out there as he puts this. Richard Zavala stands in following an RBI single this first time through. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
I tell you, both.
Number 89 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Chris Davis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Number 89 will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Buxton going back on it, and this one is gone. A home run. Russell Martin will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Hit to third. He's right. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Number 89 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
89.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, and the lead changes hands yet another.
Chris Davis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runner goes for second. Hops this one up. Kepler is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Leading off the inning, Russell Franklin, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1, so getting...
Oh, what a stop. The throw. A big-time glove work, but no chance to turn it into an out. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Twins are victorious in this one, 11-10. Good night from Minneapolis.
The winning pitcher is Kevin Jepson. His record is now 3-4. Credit the save to Kevin Jepson. The loss goes to Sean Doolittle, just his 4th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Pat Vasgersian back. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Minnesota Twins. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. With that, here's Bob Melvin's lineup for the visiting Oakland A's. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, Matt, I love what Billy Burns does for this ball club.
Number 89 will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
And he's been hitting the ball out of the yard, too. A whole bunch of home runs in his last 10 games. And yesterday was a good one, too.
The 0-1. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. So he just continues to club the baseball. At number 89 stands in.
Number 89.
In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is
Chris Davis stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier. So let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
The second for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Number 89 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 6-0 ball game.
He's definitely in the middle of an MVP.
Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Sano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 89 will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lined hard toward right center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second, looking for the cycle. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Number 89 stands in with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit.
Wow, he is putting together a really impressive line in this one, guys, and he's got a chance to add to it right here.
Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. And those Chris Davis strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a look over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back.
Keeping him close.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stephen Vogt strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Mark Canha gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the 0-2. To third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold.
This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vass. Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Number 89 will stand in now, one day after his amazing 5-for-5 performance yesterday afternoon.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Walker comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here it comes on 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, Chris Davis will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Well, Matt, he just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
To short. Marte is right there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Mark Canha will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Hit in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Gentry makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Number 89 steps in now.
Number 89.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now to the plate, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And he pops it up back behind second base. Cano is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Number 89 will dig in here. 2 for 2 with a double thus far.
Yeah, and I like the at-bats he's had. Looking very confident and fluid at the plate, Matt.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Chris Davis will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The 2-2 pitch. Left side. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. To settle for striding into the box, Ketel Marte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Bunt sign still on with as he puts this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Number 89 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Yeah, swinging it very well up there right now. I got to tell you, 3-hit games always feel good.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. A huge home run. Number 89 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they load the base. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Mitch Moreland. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Our final line
Yeah,
score tonight,
I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
And welcome back. MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Number 89 will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Paxton comes set. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And EK, you take a look at these Mariners entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Chris Davis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. That's in there. Base hit. Gentry able to fire this in quickly, so that means the runner will have to hold on at third base. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Hit to short. Cano for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Number 89 stands in.
Number 89.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gentry looks up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Number 89 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Swing and a line drive, but this will be foul. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Number 89 will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the 2nd inning of the ball game. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Number 89 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a solo shot here. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. Well, what surprised me was
back from the home of the Mariners since 1999. There's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Number 89 will stand in right on the heels of a 4 for 5 ball game a night ago.
Yeah, and I don't think that should surprise anybody because when you look at it,
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
Now batting, number 89.
Number 89 steps into the box. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he's aboard with his second. Chris Davis walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
He's running towards second. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. And he is in there. Stephen Vogt stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Steve Clevenger will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Ground ball left side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Number 89 steps in now.
Now batting,
Iwakuma peers in. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Martin going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Number 89 will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles. So stepping in, Chris Davis. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Martin is going to get there, and that ends the inning. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their
This is the MLB Friday Night Baseball from the Bay Area and the O.co Coliseum. Tonight, the first three-game weekend series. Number 89 will stand in fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Eric Karros, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run.
Now batting,
number 89. Steps in now. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Springer on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. This is line to left. Tucker is there to make the catch, and mercifully, number 89 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And at this point, I don't...
Chris Davis stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Singleton ranging into shallow right, and that's the third out. Number 89 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
now batting, number 89.
Number 89 will step in looking perhaps for a 3-homer ball game.
Yeah, and on fire.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Now batting, number 89.
Number 89 stands in. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. But what surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The A's are victorious here, 17-4. Good night from Oakland.
4 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra BART train service is available on the Fremont Daly City line or on the Fremont Richmond line by accessing the ramp directly outside the stadium beyond the left field wall.
And welcome back. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Number 89 will get his first shot now, coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody.
And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. And he's safe.
And apparently they're picking up right.
Stephen Vogt will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Springer giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone. Mark Canha will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
And Springer will tuck this one in to retire the side. Number 89 steps into the box.
For the A's, third baseman, number 89.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Back goes Gomez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Carlos Correa will stand in now following the home run, and you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to it.
Number 89 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one. Keuchel pauses. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Stephen Vogt steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Wow,
Mark Canha steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. On his way to pitch number 75. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Yonder Alonso digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Tucker moves over, and that retires the side. John Singleton will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it, though, 11-4. Number 89 will have a shot at history now, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Yeah, that's arguably the hardest part of the cycle to get, but it can be done. You got to look for a ball to drive into a gap.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. Around third and being waved on home. The runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, that's what he's done well.
Stephen Vogt stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Mark Canha ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Lays off 2-2 now. Line to left. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, MLB The Show has baseball from the O.co Coliseum. George Springer will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. On the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Number 89 will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so...
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Safe. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Chris Davis will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner. Stephen Vogt will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, and with 2 away.
Mark Canha will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game. Belted high in the air out to left. Tucker racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Number 89 steps in now.
Number 89.
Runners on the move for second. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Carlos Correa stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can fall here.
Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Number 89 will try to keep it going here. Already a home run and a double in this one.
Well, sometimes, Matty, you're just flat out feeling it. He took some very good-looking hacks earlier in BP, and obviously it's translating to the game.
Shot towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 5-1. Chris Davis ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go.
Now to the plate, Stephen Vogt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And I'm sure he'd like a base hit right now here of any sort. But hey, another fly ball wouldn't be all that bad, because he should be able to drive in a run with a sacrifice fly.
Out. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Mark Canha will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Number 89 will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base.
Chris Davis stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him.